Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Hetland Arena on the campus of New Bedford High School, where this afternoon the New Bedford Cable Network is proud to present girls high school hockey action. It's the postseason and the Division I MIAA Girls Hockey Tournament. The round of 32. The Bishop Stang Spartans are playing host to the Winthrop Vikings. Joe Cabral and Chris Santos with you from the Hetland Arena in New Bedford. Chris, we've done just about everything, but this is the first time we've ever done girls high school hockey, so it hopefully will be a good one here this afternoon. Two teams very close in the rankings, and even when they played common opponents, nearly identical wins.
Yeah, and we've done regular season games. We haven't done much in the playoffs. This is the round of 32. The Stang Spartans come in the number 15th seed, 14-5-1. They'll take on Winthrop, the Vikings, 14-3-1. So very similar, common opponents. Yes, they've played certain teams, and let me tell you, 1-0, 2-1. That's been scores of the teams they've played against. So I expect this game to be very similar and come down to the wire in this kind of a game. So expect a good one here at the Hetland Arena.
And you can see the Winthrop Vikings in the green and gold and blue with blue numerals, so it'll be a challenge for us here calling the game from the perspective of the Vikings. The Stang Spartans in their traditional home white with maroon and silver trim. In the goal here this afternoon for the Bishop Stang Spartans, it'll be number 31, it looks like.
Yep, Vivian Mello. The freshman goalie.
Yes, and for the Vikings, number 49, Riley Taus.
Yeah, and Taus was player of the week last week for Winthrop, so we got to keep an eye on her. She seems to be right where she wants to be heading into the playoffs.
Again, very similar records, so we anticipate a good one here this afternoon. We have an expanded officiating crew here. We have two referees and a linesman. There you can see some of the coaching staff here for the Bishop Stang Spartans.
Bill Theodore, right there in the middle of your picture. He is the head coach. And so we are moments away from this one and the starting lineups. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Newton North, the 31 seed, and Notre Dame of Hingham, the number 2 seed. So normally you would think it would be the number 2 seed, but still, you never know.
You're hearing the introductions here for the Vikings, first of all.
Safina was called, along with number 10, Evelina Coffey.
And number 5, Reese Ferrara.
Hopefully she's not related to Paul Coffey,
yeah,
who was an outstanding defenseman.
Hopefully it's not his granddaughter.
Yeah, exactly. A junior defenseman.
And the Vikings now, the entire team makes its way out to the blue line.
And
again, we're picking up the announcement here right off the PA as you hear it. '55 is Avery Frias.
Yep.
Number 3 is Allison Smith. She'll be on the left side on the back line for the Spartans. Number 10 for Bishop Stang is Casey Curran.
One of the captains. Here's number 5, Issa Rio.
Rio will be on right wing.
And number 33, Emma Zatano. And in goal, number 31, Vivian Mello, the freshman goalie.
33, Just checking in your program. It's
Yeah, I'm
Madison
I
Blanchard.
apologize. I was looking at 23. I'm sorry about that. It is Madison Blanchard.
Crowd rising here for our national anthem. Okay, just moments away now from puck drop here at the Hetland Arena in New Bedford. High school hockey periods are 15 minutes in length.
Players to keep an eye on. Number 52, Talia Matucci, the captain. She has been on fire. 18 goals, 16 assists, 34 points for Winthrop. An outstanding player. Obviously, Riley Taus, the goalie, wearing number 49. Players like Nora Safani, Tegan Pereira, along with Evelina Coffey and Chloe Couture to lead them along the way.
Again, the goalkeepers here this afternoon for the Vikings. Riley Taus wearing number 49, and for Bishop Stang wearing number 31, Vivian Mello.
Head coach is Butch Matucci. Assistant is Chris Palmer, Sean Carlton, and Caroline McKenna. For Bishop Stang, head coach Bill Theodore. Assistant coaches Braley Hiller, Brandon Medeiros, Ryan Pepin, and Derek Medeiros.
Vikings control the puck just inside their blue line. They'll shoot it across the Spartans' blue line, now back to center ice. Vikings again in the green with blue numerals and blue and gold trim. They'll shoot it in deep. It'll be the first offside of the afternoon.
Quick change for Winthrop as they go right away to the next line, and Bishop Stang stays with their first.
Rio on the draw for Bishop Stang, controlled by the Vikings. They'll shoot it along that right wing side, clearing the zone for the Spartans, or attempting to do so with Smith. Puck will be sent behind the net. Tracked down here by Frias for Bishop Stang, and then at the blue line, Vikings unable to keep it in. Frias will try to track it down, crossing the Winthrop blue line. Gets it deep into the corner, and now the puck along the boards on the left wing side where the Spartans' Casey Curran was there. Bishop Stang will make a change here, at least to the defenseman on the left side, and Spartans try to keep it deep in the zone. Vikings have it with 14:01 remaining in the first period. They'll get it to center ice, and then they'll send it left wing side. For Winthrop, they'll shoot it in deep, and they'll make a line change.
Try to get to Matucci. She'll head off as they make the second line change.
Letty Nelson for Bishop Stang got it out to center ice, but now the Vikings with it, and they'll shoot it in deep. Puck will go behind the net, taken there by Nelson, shot it along the boards. They'll get it to center ice, and then again across the blue line, but right to the Lady Vikings, and they'll shoot it along this left wing side. Puck at center ice. Most of the play has been at center ice early on here.
I expect most of it to be around there because both teams very similar in their discipline.
Shoot it to the red line, and now the Spartans try to get it in deep. Left wing side, unable to do so. Now it comes across the blue line. Vikings have it, but can't clear the zone. could have been a trip call there, but they'll let it go and will give the Spartans an advantage here. They'll shoot it in deep. And tracking it down for Bishop Stang. It'll be 31 Mello. Vivian Mello behind the net. Puck goes along the boards now, and the Vikings are able to clear.
Actually,
no icing here as it get beyond.
Yeah, that was 21 actually. Petinato, who was getting that because Mello's the goalie at number 31. That was 21 that was on the change.
Vikings able to keep it in. Have a chance here in front. They shoot and score.
Wow.
That came off the stick of number 7, Angela Cassia. First shot of the afternoon, and Cassia picked it up right in front and fired it. Glove side, top shelf, and it's 1-0 for the Vikings.
Well, you want an absolute opportunity. They took it. Watch the replay. The defense pinches, gets the turnover. She takes it, moves to the right side, takes the shot, and it squeaks under the arm of Mello, and they get the 1-0 lead early here in the first.
Puck is set to center ice, and the Spartans able to shoot it in deep, trailing here early on 1-0. First shot of the game, and the goal off the stick of Cassia. Spartans keep it in. For Bishop Stang, that was 33, Madison Blanchard. Tried to work it right wing side, but now the Spartans have to track it back in their own zone. That's Frias, got it across the blue line, shot it along the left wing boards, and then chasing it in deep is Blanchard for Bishop Stang. Works it to the corner. Spartans get it back to the point to Frias, fires a wrist shot, blocked out front, and the Vikings able to get it to center ice. They tried to shoot it in deep, unable to do so along the boards for Bishop Stang. That was Isa Rio, but she lost it. Middle of the ice, and then a giveaway to Frias of Bishop Stang. Puck to the corner, and Spartans try to clear the zone, get it to center ice. Vikings having the better of the play here early on. Here's a long shot opportunity, fired it wide of the keeper, Mello, that time. That came off the stick of number 53, Talia Martucci. Vikings able to keep it in. Deep here, right wing side, now taken by Frias for Bishop Stang. Send it behind the net, got it to the stick of Smith, and Allison Smith got it to Blanchard, and Blanchard from the right wing corner, cross corner, sends it in deep with an even 11 minutes remaining in this first period. Puck goes the length of the ice. That'll be the first icing call of the afternoon, and it'll be against the Vikings. Face-off will be to the right of the goalkeeper, Taus.
Basically one turnover, Joe. The pinch by the defense, turns it over, finds, a player cutting down the middle, moves to the middle, takes the shot, and gets the goal.
Right in front, and that's why you always try to keep the shot opportunities outside the face-off dot, obviously if you can, because when you can't, they're very dangerous. First shot, and the Vikings take the 1-0 lead. Puck sent to center ice, controlled here by Winthrop. They'll shoot it in deep. No icing as it was deflected in deep for Bishop Stang. That's number 6, Letty Nelson. Lost it nearly again out front. A shot and a save by Mello. That came off the stick of number 52, Talia Martucci.
So 2 shots right there from Winthrop. Let's watch it again on the replay. Again, the turnover, and it favors Winthrop, and it puck rolls right to her to take the shot. But nice cutting off the angle was Mello on that one.
Still from the face-off dot, so a good chance there for the Vikings. And first save for Mello, who is tested again here early on. Vikings will shoot it in deep. Bishop Stang will track it down for the Spartans. That's number 12, Evelyn Crane.
That's what Stang has to do against Taus. They got to get something on her right here.
There's a shot in front, and a glove save by Riley Taus.
Yeah, that was Ashley Smith who took the shot on that one. A good one and a glove save by Taus. But that's what you need to see. Force her to go down in the butterfly, get some rebounds, and see what you can do. Is watch on the replay. Nice little left-handed shot, but glove save up high.
On the draw, controlled by the Spartans. They'll shoot it back in deep. Tipped wide by Taus, tried to get it back into the corner, but the Spartans maintain control. That's Casey Curran. Number 10, Curran behind the net. Tries to go right wing side, had her pass deflected, and centering attempt is blocked here by the Vikings, and they'll try to clear the zone. They'll get it to the blue line, now the red line, all the way across the blue line, was sent sprawling, no call, and the Vikings at center ice again will shoot it in deep. For Bishop Stang tracking it down there, that's Natalia Carrico. Sent it behind the net. And now left wing side for the Spartans. They'll get it to the red line, the blue line, and then shot in deep by Evelyn Crane. Puck behind the net, now in that right wing corner. Bishop Stang trying to set up their cycle game. Can't, but Frias, a nice play here, fired a shot just wide. That went to the stick side as Frias at the point was able to come away with a steal and then had the opportunity but fired it wide.
Yeah, gloved it down off the boards and had an opportunity, as you said.
Another chance here for the Spartans. That was Olivia Medeiros that time, but her shot was blocked at the defense. Spartans with it, having a little bit better of the play, and there's going to be a penalty called here. Let's see what the call is. Could be a boarding call, as you saw the player hit from behind. It's either cross-check or a board.
Let's see what the official says.
Yeah, it is.
Roughing?
Looks like, yeah, it's a roughing call. The punching sign is the roughing call.
Yeah, it's going to go on Amelia Spencer, one of the captains of Winthrop. So let's see what Stang can come up with as Rio will take the draw.
So Spartans on the power play here. Frias a shot from the point and a save on the stick side by the goalkeeper Taus. Chance here for the Vikings shorthanded, try to get behind Frias, but she's able to get back and break up the play. For Bishop Stang, this is number 5. The Spartans' speedy Isa Ryu got it in deep cross corner. Vikings try to track it down behind the net, shoot it along the boards, but it's taken there by Bishop Stang's Curran. JC Curran got it behind the net. Now back to the point, and that's Frias. She'll work to the right wing corner now. Cross ice, got it to Blanchard, fired a shot, looked like it was blocked at the defense.
Yeah, I like to see Stang set it up a little bit more. They're kind of rushing this power play. Maybe settle it down a little bit, get the people where they want them, and then be able to take the shot.
They haven't set up the umbrella as of yet. It's been mostly just rushing with the man advantage. As Frias pinching from that left wing corner, able to work in front, fired a shot, blocked in front by the goalkeeper, and a shot to score! On the rebound.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's see here.
No, they're saying it's not. They're saying it's not a goal. It was stopped.
The crowd was
off to the right.
Celebrating here, so let's take a look at it on replay. See if the official
there's the puck there.
Blew it dead.
They're saying it went through, and they say no, she grabbed it out. See the puck rolling to your right? So she got it out of there. It did not go over the line.
It did not go over the line, though. The crowd was celebrating, and the Spartans thought initially it was a goal, but you could see the puck squirt out after it was blocked. We could not see a better look if it ever got close to the goal line.
This is what I want to see from Stang right here.
Shot from the defense and another glove save by the goalkeeper Taus, as that one came off the stick of Evelyn Crane. Spartans thought they had one in front, centering pass. The puck was loose. Taus could not tie it up.
I'd rather see the shot low right now.
Different angle
Let's
here, Chris.
Hit the post, and then she took it out.
And right on the goal line.
It never went over the line.
But a great shot by our camera crew. You could see it hit the post on the goal line, and then it was cleared. Spartans were that close to tying it up.
27 seconds left on the penalty.
This is Crane. Get it to the red line, now left wing side. Still with it at the half board. Had it knocked away, fell to the ice. No trip there, and then the Vikings are able to clear.
That's almost going to end this power play, as Stang had a couple of chances.
Here's Blanchard. Oh, bad pass. It's a giveaway. Walk right in front, shot, and a save by Mello between the pads. Hit off her left pad, squirted through, but wide of the net.
Tough turnover there by the Spartans, and not a good one.
Yeah,
and here comes Winthrop again.
An errant pass for sure. Wheeling that time, he shot much off the mark, and the Spartans with it, trying to control it here. They've had a couple of bad giveaways. That one really almost cost them and made it a 2-0 game. Still only 1-0. Bishop Stang here trailing Winthrop. Frias chips it in deep behind the net, sent sprawling to the ice.
Goes down hard.
Kept in at the point here. That's Smith.
Smart dump right there.
Allison Smith keeping it in deep, sending it along the boards. Now the Spartans trying to get it back in front on Taus, could not. They'll get it back to the point to Smith. Dangerous play there, though, and Smith able to just shoot it in deep to the corner. Spartans here with a bit of pressure. Nice job there by Smith to use her skate to keep it in, but now the Vikings with it. It looks like Bishop Stang will make a change or two here. So the Vikings able to clear the zone.
Stang's been doing a good job of favoring the ice for their way, but right now can't get it by Towns.
Yeah, and they have to watch those turnovers. They've had a couple of bad mistakes.
Oh, another trip.
Looks like another penalty here. This time number 5, Ryu, was sent to the ice. It'll be a trip.
One of the captains again. This one, the assistant captain, is going to get the call here. Let's keep an eye on it.
Here's the giveaway.
Yep.
Watch here, Chris. The save by the goalkeeper, Mello, hits the left pad and goes between her legs, but wide of the net.
And Ashley Smith has to recognize that and do a better job.
You never make a pass in front of the net. Frias fires a wrist shot, and another glove save by Riley Taus, who's been impressive with the glove.
So we know that the glove is there. We got to start doing something else. Maybe go blocker, maybe go low, see if we can get a rebound. And stay away from the glove right now. Pretty sharp.
Keep it on the pads, as you mentioned. Go for rebounds. They had a goal early on, or close to having a goal on that last power play. For the Spartans, that's number 21, Alexis Penato. She got it on the boards to the right wing side. Spartans get it to center ice, but a giveaway, and they'll shoot it back in deep.
Yeah, stop behind the net. Doesn't mean you have to come around unless they're chasing you. Now you have to come around, yes.
Penato got it right wing side. Rio, broken up at the red line, but now Penato across the red line. Tried to fire a wrist shot. It was blocked at the defense. Vikings try to clear, get it up into the netting. A face-off will be called.
Send it in deep, set the power play up. You can see that Winthrop is absolutely collapsing in. Got to do the right thing to set yourself up. Trying to rush things. Settle down.
You don't have to score off the rush on a power play. You have the man advantage. They only have 4 players on the ice to your 5 in the offensive zone, so use that to your advantage. If you just play on the rush, they are able to stop that because generally their players are in position to handle the rush.
Reese Ferraro was called on that penalty, number 5 for Winthrop.
Spartans with it, and broken up at the red line. It was Evelyn Crane. She'll pick it up in her own zone. Got it right wing side. Blanchard across the blue line of the Vikings. Chips it to the corner. Now works behind the net. Gets sent to the ice. They'll go back to the point to Crane. Tried to fire a wrist shot. Again, it was blocked at the defense.
Find your partner. Find your partner.
Got it across to number 17, Smith. And Ashley Smith had her shot blocked. Now back to the point. Crane kicked it to keep it in, got it back to Smith. Now at the blue line, that's Blanchard. Spartans unable to get it in front, though. All of the play around the perimeter. That was Blanchard trying to center it, broken up by the Vikings with 4, 3, 2, 1, and the penalty expiring here. So for the second time here this afternoon, the Vikings have killed off a man advantage for Bishop Stang.
Yeah, 2 good jobs by Winthrop. 1, getting in the passing lanes, Joe, and then getting in the shooting lanes and picking up the loose pucks and getting out of the zone.
And they've generally kept the puck out of the middle of the ice. There's a shot and a save off the stick of number 52, Martucci, who's had a couple of scoring chances. That one not as good as the one she had earlier, but nonetheless, you've seen the Vikings be able to get to the center of the ice more than Bishop Stang, Chris. The Vikings have been able to keep the Spartans on the perimeter, which is, of course, is a key in the game of hockey to prevent scoring.
Well, they've
been able to do that.
And most of the play has been in Winthrop zone, but mostly to the outside, as you say.
Behind the goal line, centering pass here was broken up by Crane. Now they'll get it to the red line with Norcott. Adrienne Norcott shot it to the Winthrop blue line, but now back to the Spartans in their own zone. And number 21 for Bishop Stang is Alexis Pettinato. She got it out to center ice. And again, a lot of the play has been at center ice. When the Spartans have had it, they've had some time of possession, if you would, but not able to do much in front. Pettinato fired a long wrist shot. That time it was just knocked down in front by the goalkeeper, Taus. And the Vikings are able to clear the zone. It'll come all the way down onto the goalkeeper, Mello. Mello will leave it for Rio. They'll go left wing side. Spartans have started their attack primarily on that left side, and the Vikings will shoot it in deep. Mello will glove it, hold it for a face-off with 1:14 remaining in the first period.
So right now, I got in favor of Stang more shots than Winthrop, but they got the big one, Joe. It was the first shot of the game. They got the goal. That's why they're ahead 1-0.
Draw here, controlled by Bishop Stang. 17 was Ashley Smith, winning the draw for the Spartans. Now they'll go right wing side. Puck was on the stick of Julie Pacheco. She'll cross the blue line and go back to Smith, and the play is offside.
1:03 remaining as the Lady Spartans tried to get on the scoreboard to tie this one up at the end of one.
Draw is controlled here by the Vikings. They'll shoot it in
Why is
deep.
that not icing?
They'll say it was just across the red line.
Wow.
Hard to tell, but it's very close.
Yeah.
At the blue line, Vikings able to keep it in and shoot it in deep, where Frias will take it for Bishop Stang. Vikings have done a good job getting the puck in deep, even though they've not had a lot of opportunities. When they've had them, they've been big. That's Frias will go right wing side again. The puck will go across the blue line, but the Vikings are right there, and they're going to just shoot it back in once again.
Dump and change, dump and change.
Here's Smith for Bishop Stang. Tried to go along that left wing board, got it across the blue line, but the Vikings will just send it in deep again. Now with only 18 seconds remaining in the period. That's Frias. Sends it along the board, right wing side. It'll go the length of the ice. That'll be icing. 12.9 seconds remaining in the first period, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Vivian Mello, the goalkeeper for Bishop Stang.
I got 7 of 4 on shots in favor of Stang. More tilting toward Winthrop, but not as crisp as you would like it, and good glove saves from Towns here so far.
There is time here for the Vikings. Wrist shot from their captain, Talia Martucci, and a save, though from a bad angle. Still got it right on net.
Sure did.
Mello had to handle it off the crest and just tie it up for another faceoff with 4.4 seconds left. Enough time to get a chance here. This time the Spartans control the draw. That's Pettinato. Send it along the boards as the buzzer sounds to end the first period of play. Well, as Chris mentioned, when you look at the shots, seems like Bishop Stang had the better of it, but the opportunities were in favor certainly of the Vikings. They are able to put one of those home, a goal early in the period, only about 2.5 minutes in to Angela Cassia. And with that, the Vikings have the 1-0 lead.
They do have the 1-0 lead, so Stang will have to regroup, come out, get a clean sheet of ice, see what happens in the second period.
With a score after a period of play, Winthrop 1, Bishop Stang 0. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll have second period action for you on the New Bedford Cable Network.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
We are back at the Hetland Arena in New Bedford with a score after a period of play. Winthrop 1, Bishop Stang 0. Joe Cabral and Chris Santos with you. Girls High School hockey the round of 32 Division I tournament here in the state of Massachusetts. Chris, we had 1 goal in the first period.
We did have 1 goal in the Spartans, still looking for their first playoff win ever in the school history. But look at the goal here in the first. Cuts across and just goes under the right arm of goaltender Vivian Mello. It squeaked through, and Stang had their chance but could not obviously finish the product, and it's a 1-0 as we start our second period in Joe Cabral.
Spartans now moving across your screen right to left, have the puck shot in front by the Spartans number 5, Isa Ryu, and a save by the goalkeeper Riley Taus, who had a relatively busy first period, as Chris mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
Shots
she
on
did.
Goal.
Yeah, and even there, Isa threw one from the side, and she covered the spot where she was supposed to. But get people in front, see if you can get a rebound, get it low.
Spartans Curran shoots it in deep, tries to pinch along the boards on the left wing side. Had it, got it to Blanchard. Now they'll try to go back to the point to Smith. Now again Blanchard. Blanchard lost the puck, but it's kept in deep by Curran. Now Rio got it along the boards, and Frias pinching in from the point. Had it, get it back to Curran. Spartans need to get to the middle of the ice in front of Frias. It came off her stick, and an easy save there by the goalkeeper, Taus.
Puck was deflected, rolls in front, and both teams will change lines. The second line coming in for the Spartans and the Vikings. 14:11 to go here in the second period. New Bedford Cable Network bringing you this one live from the Hetland Arena, 1-0 in favor of the Vikings.
For the Spartans, that was Pedinato, and they'll shoot it in deep behind the goalkeeper, Taus. Spartans keeping in at the blue line. Now Bishop staying with it for the Spartans. That was 27, Norcott. Adrienne Norcott lost it, got it to center ice, and now Spartans again will shoot it in deep. Have a chance right in front. Oh, off the stick. Opportunity there that time for Megan Costa. Could not control it. Puck is shot in deep. No icing here for Bishop Stang. Spartans will shoot it along the board. That was Blanchard. Couldn't clear the zone. Puck being stopped along that right wing side, and now Bishop Stang will have it at center ice. Spartans here 2-on-3 will just shoot it in deep. For Bishop Stang, 16 is Megan Costa. Costa tried a centering pass here, but it's a giveaway. It's taken by Ferrara. Reese Ferrara got it to center ice. Spartans will go back, able to just chip it to center ice. Vikings here with an opportunity, but an offside. 13:05 remaining second period action.
Something we saw from the first period to the second. A lot of rushing and anxiety from Stang. You come around the net like that, don't be afraid to stop. Find somebody and make the pass. It's just rush and throw. I mean, you got to, see the play develop.
Vikings could not keep it in at the blue line at center ice. They shoot it in deep, and the Spartans have it. For Bishop Stang, here's when they have an opportunity, but they've mishandled a lot of passes that have been on the money.
They're strong on the stick, control the puck. Madison Lewis could not come up with that one.
Yeah, and the puck was right there for Lewis.
It was.
Across the blue line here, Vikings will fire a long shot. It'll go wide of the goalkeeper, Mello. And across the blue line, sent back in, delayed offside, but the Vikings able to clear the zone in front, and there's an offside here. It was a clear offside. It's Bishop Stang's Madison Lewis was across the blue line as the pass was made. Another thing here with the Spartans, Chris, when they have possession of the puck, they're really a little bit too satisfied to stay on the perimeter. You got to really get to the dirty areas to score goals, so you got to get to the middle of the ice. A lot of times they've been satisfied just staying on the perimeter, and that's playing into the strength of the Vikings. Bishop Stang had it at center ice, and Rio got it right wing side. As Frias works away in front. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't stay along the perimeter, got to her forehand, but her shot was deflected at the defense and up on the glass.
Can't score, Joe, if you can't get shots on net. Got to find a way to hit the pads, hit something in front.
That was 10. Evelina Coffey, who got it across the blue line, but the Spartans have it now and get it in front. Is an opportunity as Rio tried to spin past the defense, was spun around literally, and now Vikings are able to clear the zone.
Yeah, Issa had a chance there, and she just could not, keep her balance to get the puck toward the net.
Spartans here try to shoot it in deep, but don't do so. Only got it as far as the face-off dot. Then the puck is sent the length of the ice, and an icing will be called against the Vikings.
11:25 to go here in the first. It's Winthrop 1, Stang nothing, but the Spartans continue to keep the pressure in the puck mostly in the Viking area.
Face-off to the right of the goalkeeper Taus. For Bishop Stang, 13 is Olivia Medeiros, and she'll be going against number 8, Chloe Couture. Face-off is controlled by Couture, and the Vikings get it to center ice. They've been satisfied in their own zone to just chip the puck out and live for another play.
And they do, and a lot of blocked shots by them as well. So
that was evident in the first period.
Yeah.
Good discipline defensively.
Yeah. Good job in the shooting lanes.
Keep the layers. And that's something extremely popular in the NHL.
2-on-1.
Here's a chance for a 2-on-1. Penn centering pass in front, wide open, a shot and a save by Taus. Big time opportunity there for Megan Costa. Did a good job, picked the top corner, but outstanding goaltending from Taus. Spartans try to just center it in front. That's what, Chris, you're talking about. Be patient, try to look for someone else. That time, good opportunity there for Costa. Did a good job with it, just a better save by Taus.
Yeah, the shot wasn't as crisp as probably she wanted it.
But it was
enough.
There was she did pick the corner,
Yes,
and it was Taus who was there to make the save. Wrist shot wide, and Taus blocks that. That one came off the stick of Letty Nelson. Spartans doing a good job keeping it in here. That's Nelson. Had her shot blocked in front, knocked down with a glove. Bishop Stang trying to keep it in. The Pentanato at the point. Able to do so. Bishop Stang doing a good job. They have the Vikings hemmed in. Pentanato behind the net.
Yeah, good pass.
Pentanato got it back to the point. Spartans again here. Just continuing with the relentless pressure for Bishop Stang. That's Ashley Smith. Got it in front. Puck is loose. Shot and a save by Taus. And then it was loose in the crease. Bishop Stang with chances all over the place, but Taus able to stop them.
5 shots to nothing right now in this period, and it's all Spartans right now.
Here's a rush right up the middle. Centering pass in front. Oh, and it went off the stick of number 18, Julie Pacheco had a chance, and then a shot, and Taus again is there, and that one was going for the far side. Stang all over the Vikings here in this second period early on. They've controlled the play, and they've had the opportunities, trying to work it in front. For Bishop Stang, that was Madison Lewis. Got it in front. Vikings can't clear the zone. Bishop Stang had it. Now they finally able to get it to center ice. Spartans will shoot it in again deep. Look for a line change.
That might be
as the
icing.
Vikings send it the length of the ice.
Nope, goes on the goalie.
It had to be stopped by Mello, so no icing. That would have really hurt the Vikings. Bishop Stang here. Turnover in their own zone.
That's a bad one.
Down in the corner for the Spartans, that was Evelyn Crane sending a Viking sprawling to the ice, but no call. And now Winthrop with a little pressure of their own.
Now they're going to call a penalty.
Now there is going to be a call.
Let's see who this is on.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, it's on the defense for tripping.
And it's going to be a trip against Winthrop. So
Looks
even
like
though they had the puck in the offensive end, Winthrop will be called for the tripping minor, their third penalty.
Yeah, Amelia Sereno is going to get called number 53. So she'll go to the box, and another power play for the Spartans. Their third tonight.
Rio on the draw for Bishop Stang. They control it. Puck's in deep. Spartans and Vikings.
Set up the
Spartans
play.
outnumber the Vikings. Curran. Here's a shot. That was blocked at the defense. Not sure what the call is here.
Net off the morning.
Net got moved. Of course, the days of when there used to be pipes and the nets would really be solid on their moorings. Doesn't exist any longer, so any kind of bump can knock a net off its pegs. Sending it in deep. Spartans with the possession here. That was 13, Medeiros. Got it to the point. Wrist shot from the point. Again, we've talked about that, Chris.
Another block.
Blocked at the defense. They're not letting those shots get through from the point. Vikings with an opportunity here. A wrist shot and a save by the goalkeeper Mello. Short-handed opportunity for Winthrop.
Their first shot of this period.
And they still lead it 1-0.
7:56 to go with 1:27 left on the power play for the Lady Spartans.
Draws controlled by Bishop Stang. Here's Frias. Fine skating defenseman. Frias. Red line, now blue line. In front, all the way. Fires, scores! Avery Frias, an end-to-end rush. And Frias fired it home. Not sure if the goalkeeper Taus could see the shot. She was very upright. Chris.
Very upright. Never went down in the butterfly. That's what was shocking about this whole play. When you watch it on the replay, I think she thought the shot was going to come. Then she decided to move. But watch here. As she comes down the left side, she's going to make the move here, so you have to force it to the outside. Then she stood up. When she should have stayed down, she didn't. She came up. The goal was in.
And it was a shot along the ice. So it would have been one in the butterfly where maybe positionally you would have made the save.
Yes.
Even if you can't react to it, you're talking about positional goaltending.
But when we saw Spencer cannot let her cut back into the middle. You have to keep it to the outside. She didn't, and she took full advantage of it.
And that's the advantage when you're on your off wing. So left-hand shot, Frias, Avery Frias, coming down that right wing side. You're able to work to your forehand.
Go to the back.
But your point is still valid regardless, Chris. You got to prevent that move to the middle of the ice. That didn't happen that time, and Frias is able to put it home and tie this one at 1. Spartans controlling the play, and they finally get rewarded. Winthrop keeping it in deep on that right wing side, try to get it in front, blocked at the defense by the Spartans. They'll try to work it out of the zone. For Bishop Stang, 19 is Madison Lewis. She'll get it to the blue line. Now, Spartans have had tons of opportunities here in this second period. Right in front, stick handling move there, but it was taken off the stick of Pacheco, and now the Vikings will go the other way.
Matucci.
She's very dangerous.
Yes, got to keep an eye on her.
And she's had a couple of chances here. Player down for Bishop Stang.
Hit hard. It was number 18 on that play.
Julie Pacheco.
Yeah, she went down hard and was not happy about it. Matucci took her out.
Yeah, they collided. Some of it seemed actually accidental, but it was a big collision. And the referee didn't know if she was hurt. She really wasn't, so it worked to the disadvantage of the Vikings, who had the puck.
Fast moving period, Joe, and that's a fast play right there.
Vikings will send it in deep. Issa Rio got it to center ice. No one there for the Spartans.
But no, it's on the goalie.
And Taus sent it to her blue line and then cleared the zone. Vikings with it, try to get it in front. Bishop Stang with the steal. Spartans have had multiple opportunities here in this second period, and here looks like there's another one. Right in front, backhanded a shot and a save by Ryu, who found her way in front and handed it on Taus, who made the save.
All Spartans this period.
No doubt about it. That's Martucci, tried to clear the zone. They finally are able to do so, and then they shoot it up onto the bench.
That was number 5, Reese Ferrara, who shot that up into her own bench. As we watch the play, now watch Rio. She'll come in, nice fake right there, goes to the backhand up top. Good save, and then another one follows, but over the top.
5:53 remaining in the second period. We're tied at 1. Vikings with it. They've not done much here in this period.
No, not at all.
Offensively, it's been all Bishop Stang. Spartans again working now behind their own net. That's 16, Megan Costa sent it left wing side. Here comes Bishop Stang. They'll just shoot it in deep and try the forecheck. That was 16 Costa, Megan Costa. Got it behind the net. Tracking it here now is Adrienne Norcott. Costa could not keep it in. It goes across the blue line, where Evelyn Crane comes up with it. Crane tried to shoot it in deep across the blue line. Now at center ice. Vikings pressuring. They'll send it in. Looks like there's going to be a penalty here on Bishop Stang.
No, offsides was the call.
So a bit of a misread there by the goalkeeper.
Yep.
Taus, she was about to leave the net thinking that there was a penalty being called. Fortunately, it was just an offside, a delayed offside. Spartans able to clear the zone. Puck across the blue line taken by the Vikings. Bishop Stang trying to make a change here. Nearly got caught, but they were able to shoot it in deep. 19 is Fran Indriciano, and Indriciano got it back to the point and no further. Now she has it and will shoot it the length of the ice. It'll go on the net, so Mello had to make the save.
Sure.
Now Frias tries to wind up on that left wing side. She likes to make those rushes with a lot of speed. Shot across the blue line, taken here by the Vikings. They'll send it right wing side. Now they're just getting rid of the puck, Chris, like it's a hot potato, and Bishop Stang with multiple chances here.
Yeah, they've seen that the ice is tilted, and instead of skating with it, they're just firing out of the zone.
3:55 remaining in the period as we have an offside. Faceoff will come all the way down to the right of the goalkeeper, Vivian Mello. Spartans try to clear the zone. They'll shoot it into the Vikings' end. They've done a good job forechecking here in this second period. That time,
good job.
Number 10, Coffey, was able to get away from
very nice
Curran. Now the puck is shot the length of the ice. Here's Freya. She loves that rush from that opposite side. This time she'll just bank it off the glass. Spartans try to run onto the puck, skate onto the puck. That was Curran, couldn't get there, but Bishop Stang able to keep it in. Working in front. Oh, it was taken right off the stick of Branchard. Shot in from the point, Frias, and a save by the goalkeeper, Taus.
Got 9-2 on shots in favor of Stang in this period, and they've made them hurt. And that's another good example of there, taking a long shot. Finally got through, Joe. A lot of those have been blocked tonight.
Puck is kept along the right wing side and then shot it around behind the net. Curran keeps it in for Bishop Stang. Branchard behind the net, couldn't track it down. Vikings trying to clear the zone. They'll say it was kept in, but now Winthrop able to get it to center ice. Spartans lose it off the stick of Curran. There's a chance here and a shot that was wide of the net. 2:45 remaining in the period. Spartans here have controlled the play, but it's still only a 1-1 game.
Good pass.
Advance it right wing side. A long shot, easily handled there by Taus. It came off the stick of Madison Blanchard.
2:31 remaining here in the second, as the Lady Spartans trying to get their first playoff victory in the history of the school. And a lot of tension, obviously, and anxiety in this one for them.
They have the size advantage as well, Chris. They have a bigger team than Winthrop. A lot of smaller players on Winthrop. Shot blocked again at the defense.
Two of them.
That time one of them came from Amelia Spencer, one of the captains, playing on the black back line. Here's a chance for the Spartans here. Wrist shot just fanned by Julie Pacheco at an opportunity from about 25 feet out. Now that's number 18, Spencer. Got it left wing side. 2 minutes left. Cuts in front. Fires a shot.
Oof.
And a glove save by Mello. And you heard Chris with a sigh of relief. It was dangerous. Spartans gave up the middle of the ice
watch
there.
it again right here.
Again, defense just backing in.
Yeah, and you cannot go that far low on your goalie.
You can't back in defensively
You
like I don't
stay
want
up.
anybody to beat you. That's close enough to score.
I used to tell my defensemen, top of the face-off circles as far as you should go. From blue line to the top, you got to make a play there.
You cannot drop back further because
No.
they don't even have to beat you. Centering pass in front. And Spartans able to clear the zone. No icing here. It'll go all the way down on Taus, who will tie it up for a face-off as she saw the oncoming Julie Pacheco. 1:44 left in the period. Very dangerous there. Spartans have been caught doing that a couple of times, Chris, just backing in on their goalie. You can't do that.
Nope. Well, 4 seniors, 4 juniors, 13 sophomores, and 5 freshmen for this Bishop Stang team.
It's a very young team.
Yes, and I can understand sometimes why things happen the way they do.
You get nervous and you just say, I don't want anyone to beat me.
Yep.
Spartans with a centering pass in front, broken up. And at the defense for the Spartans, that is Pettinato, lost it, now gets it back and bounces it off the boards to center ice.
Good job by the off defenseman there to realize the play and get over and get that puck instead of getting a 2-on-1 advantage for the Spartans.
Lewis sends it in deep for Bishop Stang as we approach the final minute of the period. 88 is Spencer. Goes right wing side, center ice, but gave it away. Bishop Stang with it, and for the Spartans, that was Smith. Went cross ice to Frias. Oh, here's a 2-on-1 for Bishop Stang. A long shot saved by Taus. That came off the stick of Ashley Smith. Smith got it back to the blue line. Here's a shot from Frias. It looks like another penalty on Winthrop.
It does.
It's going to be interference.
With 42.2 seconds, the Lady Spartans will try to attempt to get the go-ahead.
That's their 4th power play.
It is. Amelia Spencer will go to the box. She's pleading the case, but it's not going to help.
No, it's not going to help. Referee's explaining how it's interference, and she's trying to say, "But I didn't make a penalty. I didn't do that." No, the referee said, "No, you did." Draws controlled here by the Vikings. They'll try to clear the zone. They were able to do so. Send it the length of the ice. That came off the stick of Avelina Coffey.
30 seconds.
Final 30 seconds of the period. That's Rio. Issa Rio goes behind the net. Spartans had a chance for a final rush here, but
not now.
They got to hurry. They just send it to center ice. Just a giveaway here, and won't be able to do too much.
That's interference on Rio.
That's going to be a penalty against Bishop Stang.
Oh, man.
And you got to know when you've been getting the favorable calls, meaning the number of calls, you know one is coming the other way. As soon as you do anything, that's a bit off. And that was the case there. As Rio, it was a penalty on a hit from behind. Face off now. Teams playing 4-a-side. To the right of the goalkeeper, Mello, controlled here by the Vikings. Bishop Stang trying to clear the zone. Pettinato got it toward the blue line. Couldn't get it out, but the buzzer does sound to end the second period of play. Only 1 goal in that second period. Belongs to Bishop Stang as they were able to tie this one up. It's Bishop Stang 1, Winthrop 1 after 2 periods of play. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll have third period action for you on the New Bedford Cable Network.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
We are back at the Hetland Arena in New Bedford. Joe Cabral and Chris Santos on the New Bedford Cable Network. After 2 periods of play, it's Bishop Stang 1 and Winthrop 1. The Spartans, Chris, were able to tie it in the second period, but only came up with 1 goal despite having a big-time advantage in those 15 minutes of the second period.
I had 11-3 on shots, but there's the first goal that's going to come up in the first period from Winthrop on their first shot on goal. So maybe the Spartans just weren't ready for it. Now watch this one here. Now watch defense Spencer. You got to keep her to the inside. Instead, she lets it cut across her. By then, it's too late. The goal goes in. We start this period, Joe, 4-on-4. probably around a 30-something, 33-second difference between the penalties. So right now, it'll be 4-on-4. Get your speed out there and see what happens.
For Bishop Stang, it'd be Blanchard on the face-off. Again, 4-on-4 means even more space on the ice. So let's see if Bishop Stang, with the bigger team, can take advantage of that. But the Vikings have it at their own blue line. They will have a power play for about 33 seconds, as Chris mentioned, in about a minute. Frias had it, lost it. Winthrop with it in that right wing corner. Send it up along the boards. Frias couldn't clear the zone.
Yeah, but it's not a power play. You can skate with it instead just flip it up because you think it's 5-on-4. It's not.
It is not. It's even strength.
Yes.
4-on-4.
So go the opposite way, skate around with the puck. Right here. Go the opposite way. Skate around and move.
Send it along the boards for Blanchard. Could not clear the zone. So Winthrop keeping it in here. Frias blocks a shot, and then it's sent to that left wing corner where Smith picks it up. Couldn't clear the zone. Tried to get it to Curran. Another shot. And a save there by Mello. Sent it to the corner. Now Frias sends it the length of the ice. That's going to be icing. Bishop Stang is not shorthanded. Spartans played it, and there was a good point on your part, Chris. They were playing it as if they were shorthanded.
That's what it looked like to me.
And even Frias there just shot at the length of the ice.
It's 4-on-4. Play hockey.
Draws controlled here by the Spartans. Number 13 is Medeiros. Got it to the red line, now the blue line of the Vikings. Tries a cut in front, fired a wrist shot. That was wide. Came off the stick of the defenseman and went wide of the goalkeeper Taus. Now the Vikings with a power play. Right in front, shot and a save by Mello. Centering pass in front, Mello sticked it away, sent it to the boards, and the Spartans able to clear the zone.
Again, Joe, too deep. You're falling too back on your goalie. You got to stand up.
There was a chance. Megan Costa picked it up on the clear as no one got back for the Vikings. Now they'll shoot it in deep. Still on the power play for a couple of seconds. Now teams are at full strength. Winthrop with the puck in the zone. That was Spencer. Tried to get it in front, could not. It's taken away by Rio.
Out of the
try
box.
to use her speed on the left wing side. Up the boards. She's broken up, lost her stick.
Sure did.
Puck is sent in deep, and it'll be icing. Back to touch up. If you needed it, was Alexis Pettinato, but of course there is no such thing as touching up anymore on icing at any level.
1-1 here in the third, 12:50 to go. We got a good one from the Hetland Arena. 3-0 on shots right now in Winthrop's favor here in the third.
On the draw, Vikings control it. Now Spartans with it. Sent in front by Curran. It was broken up at the defense, and then the Vikings were able to clear the zone, skating with it, but it's 2-on-4. Wrist shot came off of Frias, wide of the net. Then Smith quickly with the puck. Nearly a giveaway, but a chance here now.
2-on-1 if she sees
for
him.
Bishop Stang. Blanchard had Rio in front, did not get it to her, and was broken up when the defenseman came sliding over. Spartans able to keep it in. Smith got it to Rio. Now here's Curran. Send it behind the net, looking for Blanchard. Blanchard had it. Bishop Stang with a bit of a cycle here. Here's Frias, cuts in front, fires a wrist shot, and another save by the goalkeeper Taus as Frias cut in front.
Yeah, held the near corner, nice and tight. Good job by the goaltender there. 12:05 here in the third.
I've always liked playing on your off wing, whether you're a defenseman or a winger, simply because your stick is to the center of the ice. So if you make a move, you get in front. Now, not everyone can do it, but if you can, it's to your advantage. Smith tried to get it along the boards. Oh, big time collision there, as it was Letty Nelson who was sent sprawling. Oh, it's another giveaway. Spartans a couple of bad giveaways here now. That was Martucci trying to get it in front. Spartans are finally able to clear the zone. Got to be careful with Martucci. She's one of the dangerous players for Winthrop.
34 points in 18 games actually.
Again, an opportunity here for the Vikings. They're going to just cut in front. You talked about the backing in that you're seeing. That time Nelson was doing it, and it allowed number 5, Ferrara, to just walk in. Didn't have to beat anyone, just keep on moving in toward the net. Shot from a bad angle, and that fired just wide of the net. All of a sudden, Winthrop has found their legs here a bit, and a player down for Bishop Stang.
Bodies all over the place now as a player is down. Can't see the number.
We have the trainer come out.
Yep.
Again, not sure who is down, but there was a collision along the right wing half boards.
Yeah, I don't know if we got that in replay. I want to see if her head hit the boards or not.
I don't
That's
know.
what I was curious
It
about.
was just a hit. She just
Let's
got
see it
dumped
right here.
Let's see here.
Watch it. See, does her head hit the boards at the bottom?
Could have, certainly.
Yeah, that's what, kind of gets you
Went a little
little
bit.
scared there.
Moved around.
Because she's not moving from her position.
Yeah,
Now she's
yeah.
starting to move
Yeah.
and come over. And that was a tough one.
Yeah, so that's for the Spartans, number 19, Madison Lewis.
Yeah.
She'll head to the bench. We'll see if she comes back. .11:03 remaining in the third period. Send the puck along the boards. Costa for Bishop Stang. Got it to center ice. Vikings with it. Red line. Looking to shoot it in deep. They'll get to the blue line. They've had a better period here. A long shot goes over the head of the goalkeeper, Mello.
It's been all in favor of the Vikings,
Yeah, all of
actually.
a sudden Winthrop is
They've dictated the play.
found their legs. Centering pass in front. Oh, and it went right off the stick of number 8, Chloe Couture. She would have had a big-time chance right in front. This is Crane, Evelyn Crane.
Shoot.
Face-off dot, fired a shot. Another glove save for Riley Taus.
10:21 remaining. Joe, I don't know the rules right now. Could be overtime. I don't think it's shootout. I'd have to figure that one out. If it goes that way at 1-1 right now. Boys got beat yesterday for Bishop Stang 3-1 against Taunton.
Saved by Taus. Face off now to the to the left this time of the goalkeeper Riley Taus.
So Ken Gorvier and his troops unfortunately are out of the tournament. Losing to the Tigers of Taunton.
Puck to the blue line, and Bishop Stang's number 26, Natalie Carico, shot it to center ice. This is Blanchard. Blanchard working her way in. Had it taken off her stick. Now the Vikings with it, able to clear the zone. Frias with a break up there for the Spartans, but Vikings have it. Now Smith. Smith goes left wing side to Curran. Her pass was too far ahead. Curran could not handle it. And then it's shot down the ice, but no icing. Vikings back to get it as the Spartans have a line change. Frias pinching in along the boards, able to keep it in. Now the Vikings do get it to center ice and will just chop it in across the blue line of Bishop Stang. No icing, didn't go beyond the goal line. Vikings again able to keep it in here. That was number 5, Ferrara. Taken away by the Spartans, and they're able to clear the zone. Shoot at the length of the ice again, no icing. And the Vikings able to get it just across. No, they'll say Bishop Stang was able to keep it in deep. 8:55 remaining in the period. Both teams now getting a little more tentative, and I think Bishop Stang's very tentative here in this period.
They don't look as sharp as they did in the second.
They had a great second period. Here they're almost playing like not to lose.
Yeah.
They're worried about making a mistake that could cost them, and that's usually when it happens. Once you start playing not to lose, that's when usually something bad happens. Puck gets to center ice. Spartans Frias will get it, shoot it in deep. Puck comes along the boards. Rio able to keep it in. Had a player wide open right in front. That was number 12, Crane. Couldn't get her the puck. Rio can't keep it in. Puck is shot to center ice by the Vikings. Taken there by Curran. Curran wheeling, using her speed. Tried to fire a shot, was sent sprawling. Casey Curran took a hard hit. Puck along the boards. Got past Nelson to the red line. His Pettinato got it in deep. Pettinato looking for Curran, fires a pass in front. Went all the way across.
Put shots on net, Joe. Put shots on net.
Yeah, they've been not nearly as aggressive or successful in doing so here in this third period. Again, it's been a lot of let's just not make a mistake.
Hit the pads, hit the sticks, hit something.
Vikings are able to shoot it in deep. Nelson, letting Nelson to the blue line. Again, just trying to protect the puck. But it's a giveaway, and the Vikings able to shoot it to center ice. Both teams now just like chipping it in, firing to center ice.
Dump and chase.
Not doing too much with the puck.
Hoping for a turnover somewhere.
Again, pass there. And Pettinato came away with a steal. Had a player ahead of the pack.
Back. Nice pass.
Get it back to Pettinato. In front, shoots.
Oh,
missed the net. Went to the stick side and fired it wide.
Yes. Best chance for the Lady Spartans right there.
That was Ashley Smith. Pettinato walked in alone.
Yep.
Puck to the blue line. Nelson couldn't keep it in. No icing here. Spartans Crane.
Go the other way.
And it's a giveaway.
Go the other way.
Vikings tried a shot there from the perimeter. It was broken up, blocked at the defense. Players on the ice here for both teams. Crane couldn't come away with it. That's Ferrara. Number 5, and again, Crane and Ferrara both go down to the ice.
Gotta win those battles.
Vikings come away with it, and they're gonna blow the whistle because Ferrara was down.
Gotta win those loose puck battles. Let's watch it again on the breakaway.
It was a good give and go that time.
One. Oh, she went wide. Thought she was going to fake, come in and go to the backhand and lift up.
Yeah, it looked like she had a chance to
fake
the shot, go to the backhand. Instead, took the shot to the
I'm sure she wished she had that one back.
Broken up here, and the Vikings will chip it in deep. They've had the better of the play, Chris, here. Significant improvement in their play in this third period. Centering pass in front, broken up at the defense, and Bishop Stang trying to clear the zone. They'll shoot it the length of the ice.
And after that, you never know. Fluke goals are fluke goals.
They're going to call that icing, and that's exactly right, Chris. We talked about that between the periods. We were just sitting here waiting for third period action. That a lot of times when you get in these type of games, you feel like you're dominating the play, but you're not getting the result. And then all of a sudden, one bad play, one fluke play, and you end up on the L side of things. Spartans able to get it across the blue line. This is Curran, who's a good skater.
Move.
Curran worked in front, but pushed the puck a bit too far ahead. Casey Curran, a lot of speed on that left side for Bishop Stang on the top line.
Like the cutback, just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, put the puck a bit too far ahead.
5:36 to go.
But you can see the one thing that the Vikings do, their defense does stand up. That's why Curran had to beat someone there rather than just skate in and then get to a point where it's like, I can just shoot it from here. Here come the Vikings. Oh, a slap shot and a save by Mello with that stick glove. It was a good shot from the right wing side. Got a lot on it. All of a sudden, the Vikings are
alive.
Yeah, and offensively alive. Here's Curran. She's got a chance to be ahead of the pack.
Go.
She's in alone, fires a shot, scores! Casey Curran with 5:03 remaining in the game.
The senior, the captain, coming through for the Lady Spartans with 5:03. None bigger than that one right there. As she splits the defense right here. Comes down. Thought about the fake? No, I'm going top side. Over the stick and in.
Top corner on the stick side. That's where earlier we saw the attempt from Pettinato. But there, successful. What a shot there from Casey Curran. And you mentioned it, Chris. Split the defense,
Yes.
walked in alone, and fired it top shelf.
Sure did. So Winthrop with 4:45 to go in this one. Desperately need a goal.
Vikings had the better of the play for most of the period. Puck is shot in deep. Pentanato couldn't track it down, but it doesn't matter. It's an icing.
Of course, Joe, we were told by our good friend on the side of us, Mr. Ronnie LePage, that Mike Eruzione, alumni of the Winthrop Vikings, and we all know who that is.
Yeah, do you believe in miracles?
Yes, that's what Winthrop's going to need for this one.
Puck is sent along the boards. Spartans trying to keep it in with Pentanato. Now it's Ryu at the blue line as Pentanato tried to pinch along the boards. Issa lost the puck.
Did.
Kept on giving ground, and now Winthrop.
And brought it back in his zone, remember?
Yeah, you don't want that. So Winthrop here with it along this right wing side. Spartans trying to clear the zone, and Blanchard just got it across the blue line, and then it's brought back in.
We'll have to keep an eye on Towels. I mean, it's 4:06. I'm thinking maybe 1:30 mark if things continue to go where they go.
Yeah, I would
Start
say
keeping an eye on her.
That's probably about right. NHL, they've obviously moved it up to like 2 minutes,
Yes.
but the problem is if you pull the goalie too soon, you can have an empty net goal and the game's over.
Yep.
So you want to stay in the game as long as you can. And as you said, I think more like a minute 30, minute 20, something like that. 4:01 remaining as there's an icing on the play called against Bishop Stang. Well, even if they fall here this afternoon, Riley Taus has been outstanding
Yeah,
for
good
Winthrop.
goaltender.
He's had
Solid.
faced a lot of solid opportunities. The puck is shot in deep. Here's Frias. Tried to just send it along the boards, but the Vikings come away with it. That was number 7, Cossier. She has the goal for Winthrop. There was
that's a
shot,
slash.
man. That's going to be a slashing penalty.
Should be. Remember, 2 breakaways, Joe, that helped Stang. Missed one and then got the second one. But with 3:43 to go, it's a 2-minute penalty on number 8, junior Chloe Couture, the forward. That will bring it down to about 1:43. If they can kill the penalty,
Yes.
then you would have to pull the goalie.
Yep. Bishop Stang would love an insurance marker here on the power play.
Huge. Let's see if Issa Rio can win the draw as referee goes over to maybe head coach Butch Martucci to discuss what just happened. But they're talking about it, so I don't know. It's not like you can challenge it.
No. You certainly can't
No.
challenge a penalty or anything. He's just probably asking for an explanation.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
he's just trying to get some time.
See if we see the slash.
It's a clear slash.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Right
it
there,
was
knocked
just
it
a
right
clear
down.
slash.
I mean, what are you going to say?
Yeah, I mean, when
Set it up.
when the announcers call it immediately, you know it's a penalty.
Yep.
So Bishop Stang's Pentanato
Set the power play up if you can.
shot it in deep. If you're Bishop Stang, you just want to possess the
and
puck
if worse
here.
comes to worse,
Yeah,
you
you're
at least
just killing
control
clock.
it and kill the clock.
Rio
But set something up. Give it back. There you
back
go.
to the point.
Yeah,
Now
see.
right wing side pass cut beyond Rio. Could not handle it. Spartans able to pinch along the boards there and keep it in the zone. 30
okay.
seconds.
They'll take
have
that.
Gone off the power
Now
play.
you got to pinch in. Set
Again,
something up. Slow it down.
Here's Frias here. The one thing you don't want is to make
Yeah,
a
see,
mistake.
take the puck. Bring it back up to the point. No need to rush there.
You have space on the ice. Vikings would just shoot it across the blue line, though. Rio with it. Will go left wing side.
Nice move.
As Pentanato works her way in. And then was
Shoot.
broken up. Here's a chance to fire the
Ooh.
shot and just blasted one wide.
Wow, that was high.
The puck was just sitting there on a tee
Dump.
for, I believe it was Pentanato who
Yeah.
just blasted
And
it.
if you're Lewis there was on the ice, you got to dump that puck in.
Puck goes all the way onto the goalkeeper, Taus, who will tie it up with 43 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Bishop Stang Spartans.
2:26 to go in the game. Think about the time frame where Towels will have to be pulled. And Winthrop, see if they can put something in.
Spartans controlled the draw. Got it in front. That was Blanchard. Her shot was deflected wide of the net. Vikings were able to shoot it deep. No icing, of course. For the Spartans, that's number 17, Ashley Smith. Goes behind her own net.
Nice.
Was being forechecked by Cossia, the goal scorer, but able to get it to Blanchard. Now Smith, Ashley Smith across the blue line to the face-off dot. Tried to get it in front. They'll find.
Still got 10 seconds.
They'll find Smith here again, just at the face-off dot. Fires a shot. Not sure here. There's a whistle from the referee.
I think they're going to say player in the crease, and the puck's going to come out and be face-off outside the zone.
Goaltender interference.
No, I don't know about that, but I just think player in the crease. We got a timeout for Winthrop, and the Vikings and Matucci will discuss. 5 seconds to go in the penalty, so 1:42. They'll be back to 5-on-5 and expect Towns to be coming out pretty soon.
Minute 47 left. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty to number 8, Chloe Couture.
Let's watch the replay here.
That
Pass
was
in
Smith
front.
in front. Not exactly sure.
See,
There
right
was a
here. See right there.
Yeah, there was a check, and
Now it went through.
not sure
and I
why
think
that would
she's-
be.
Yeah, but see how he's calling it now?
Yeah.
When she was in there with the goalie. So that's what I'm thinking.
Unless they must have a different type of rule, because goaltender interference obviously occurs if something happens.
Yes.
It's either a penalty if it's goaltender interference, or if it comes on a score where you're saying not really a penalty, but definitely interference. But it must be a high school rule where you can just blow the play down.
First
Say,
line
okay,
out there.
Someone was there. Okay, Spartans control the draw, and Frios sends it along the boards. Puck comes to center ice. That's Curran at the
Stop
blue
it
line.
down. Yes.
Casey Curran shot it on goal, and the save by Riley Taus. A minute 37 left. We're back to even strength. Full strength, and now the question is, can the Vikings get it in deep to pull their goalie?
That's the key.
Rio on the draw for Bishop Stang.
Got to have one more from Stang come out. Had an issue with the helmet, I believe. They'll send Costa in.
Spartans with it.
I'd pull the goalie now.
Puck comes off a stick.
Here she comes.
Goes the length of the ice.
They have to.
No icing here. Number 10, that was Evelina Coffey behind the net. Coffey, they have pulled the goaltender, so
Good
it's
play
6
by the
on
Vikings.
5. Yes. Coffey with it behind the net. Centering pass in front. Here's a shot blocked at the defense.
Yep.
Spartans try to shoot it. Rio
Open
sends it the
net.
length of the
Open
ice.
net.
That's going to be an open net goal for Issa Rio. And Bishop Stang takes a 3-1 lead.
The key there, Joe, was the shot block from the point. That was the big one. Watch it here. The shot block, the puck just happens to go to Rio. Not much on it, but enough to get over the red line, down the blue, and into the empty net. With 1:02 remaining, the Lady Spartans now with a 2-goal advantage.
And accurate. Remember, if it's wide of the net, you can get an
penalty.
icing. And here comes a penalty. The old referee school. A lot of penalties one way or another. And then a trip called here against Bishop Stang.
And Lewis will go to the box, and the puck will be to the
59
left.
seconds. So I'm sure the Vikings are
That's mellow.
saying here now, wow, too bad it wasn't just a 1-goal game. But it's a 2-goal game. But the Vikings do have a power play with a minute left. They try to chip it out in front, trying to clear the zone. Pentanato could not do so. Vikings with it.
Oh.
Centering pass there came
Bad.
from Martucci. Blocked in front, and then a shot was just fired wide. Here's Ferrara. Ferrara will get it back to the point. Slap shot from the point. Shot save. Mello, and they score!
Scores!
On the rebound. It's Avery. No, it's Amelia Spencer. Pardon me there. Amelia Spencer, number 88, not of Avery Spencer. It's Amelia
yeah,
Spencer.
but I want to go back to the play before, not this one. If we can go back another play, I want to go back prior to that. The puck was on a center, a wing of Stang, and they couldn't clear the zone. That puck needed to be out. They couldn't get it out. Here's the pull of the goalie again. Rio.
Spartans have it.
She scores!
Isa Rio scores on the steal, fired it home. Bishop Stang back up by 2 goals, leading it 4-2 now. Spartans dodging a bullet here,
Big
nearly
time.
set themselves up for some heartbreak.
Let's see if we go to this is going to be the goal. So
Okay.
when you're right here, you have to make a better clear
Yeah,
than
you
that.
just can't
That's
make
got to
that
go
attempt.
off the boards and out.
Or you got to skate with the puck. I
But
mean,
you can't go up the middle. You
yeah.
had a defender coming on you.
you got to do something with
Yeah,
the puck. You
better.
can't just throw it up the
No.
middle. Tried to do so. Rio came up with a steal,
Yeah, but the one
put it
before,
into the open net.
I still say shouldn't have happened on the goal, but it did. But the Spartans will ice it with 15.9. Unless a miracle, I expect them to
Yeah.
hold on to this one.
They should advance, but they made it a little bit of a heartthrob there late, giving up that power play
Yeah,
goal.
and that was a bad turnover 2 times. But the first one was even uglier because instead of going to your forehand and strong, you went with a weak backhand, and it was just too much.
Spartans have the puck, send it to center ice. Blanchard chips it in deep. Rio will track it down. Got a couple of empty net goals.
Doesn't matter because the Lady Spartans are going to get their first playoff victory ever in the history of the school. So congratulations to Bill Theodore, his staff, and the Lady Spartans.
Bishop Stang able to prevail, scoring 3 times in the third period. 2 of those empty net goals, of course, late, but they're able to defeat the Winthrop Vikings by a score of 4-2. Bishop Stang will advance to the round of 16. They'll take on either Notre Dame of Hingham or Newton North. Notre Dame of Hingham, the favorite at number 2 seed. Newton North is 31. So you would anticipate the Spartans taking on that number 2 seed, Notre Dame of Hingham, 13-3-3 on the season.
Well, Newton North is 10-8-1. So expect that one. Should be a good one, I would think, somewhere, obviously, up in the Hingham area.
The final score for a final time, it was Bishop Stang 4 and Winthrop 2. For all of our staff here at the New Bedford Cable Network, I'm Joe Cabral. Thanks for joining us, and have a good evening, everyone.